bouncy butt. Yo, Hegassen here with my One Piece live reaction and review of chapter 1042. It has got a really interesting name. It is called The Victor Needs No Epitaph. I don't want to get too crazy into speculation. Last chapter, called Kumurasaki, looked like it was all going to be a Kumurasaki chapter, but it was much more than that. But I'm going to guess this is Luffy versus Kaido stuff. I doubt we're going to get anywhere near a victory yet this chapter, but let's just get into the chapter and see what it is. First of all, we've got to get through the cover page story. We can see Oven there giving a bit of a nasty look to Pudding, who's pouting away in the corner. The book has been closed. Broly is there. Good to see her again with the mirror. An Emotionless Excursion Volume 6. Take Niji and Yonji to Whole Cake Island. Who are they going to meet? Are they going to meet Big Mum? Or has Big Mum already left? Or are they going to meet Katakuri? Fingers crossed for Katakuri. Cool. Interesting. Pudding looking pretty cute there, actually. Right, let's get into The Victor Needs No Epitaph. No title, no attribute. Just their name. Really interesting title name. Okay. Wow. What? This is what I mean when, like, you can't speculate with these chapter names, because the first page, Drake in hybrid form has stabbed the Rob Lucci looking CP-0 guy through the chest. There is blood everywhere. East basement level. Well done, Drake. You got yourself a win. Explain yourself, Drake. Huff, huff. This is what my justice tells me to do. Then I am envious of you. That's a really interesting line from this random masked person who we don't know who it is. Then I'm envious of you. Because he's free to do what he wants. He doesn't have to follow the orders. This is also like mutiny from X-Drake as well. We know that. I mean, it's kind of not, because we know that he's a member of SWORD, which is a member of the government, but like a secret sect of the government. So, like, is SWORD known by the greater higher-ups like CP-0? Is it going to be like a coup d'etat kind of thing going on? Like a revolution going on within the Marines? It's all very interesting. So it is treason, it isn't treason. Very cool stuff going on in the Marines right now. And, you know, okay, maybe I just spoke too early. Maybe X-Drake hasn't got a win because the random person disappears. Coming in with the classic CP finger poke. Bam, onto X-Drake. Ah! Right into the X of X-Drake. Blood coming out of X-Drake. And we're cutting away. Okay, now we're cutting into the Flower Capital. The Flower Capital. Wahaha, people still cheering. Surprised nobody saw. Surprised nobody saw Onigashima up in the sky or heard the big explosion and the rocks falling. Big Mum screaming. Saw the giant room. Okay, fine. Did you all write down your wishes? Now, light the flyers. Light the fires in the skyboats. I wonder if anyone up in Onigashima are going to read those wishes. Yay! It's time to make them fly. Send your wishes into the sky. I'm pretty sure all of them say, bring Kaido down. Which I'm sure this is how this is all going to end. And there we are going into the fight. Wow, just looking at these pages. What pages are these? 4 and 5. Beautiful stuff. Look at this. Giving big flashback vibes to Luffy versus Katakuri. Loving it. Roof of Onigashima. There are still rocks falling from it. How are the people in the Flower Capital not hearing that? And Kaido just getting absolutely pelted by Luffy's Snake Man form. Punches coming from every direction. Bam, 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 bam. They look like they're definitely armor hacking infused. Maybe real hacking infused. Maybe advanced Conqueror's hacking infused. Because we can see like some black lightning. Kaido. In comes Luffy. That's a pretty epic one. You know, with the classic. We know the classic fist with the like a shotgun. Oh, but Kaido's done a block. Kaido's done a block with his club. Still want to see that thing smash. Keep saying it. But, you know, that with this attack of Luffy, it doesn't matter. Just because you blocked it down there doesn't mean another hand's going to not come from another direction. And that's what we're getting there. Big simultaneous hit, Kaido's side of the head. Kaido on the opposite side, like to the back. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Luffy's still going in Kaido's head. Is he bending the trajectory of his attacks? Given the nature of rubber, that's impossible. That hurts, says Kaido out loud. But, oh, this is really interesting. So, you know, Kaido comes off as a bit of a brute, right? A bit dumb, a bit stupid when we see him getting drunk. Kind of like Luffy, but inside that head, you know, there's a thinker, there's a smart guy, you know. He is the leader of a giant army, right? And he's thinking here, and he's saying, is he bending the trajectory of his attacks? Given the nature of rubber, that's impossible. Someone finally calling out that Luffy's rubber powers don't quite make sense for actual rubber powers, right? You know, sure, you can stretch your foot to a giant size, but that doesn't mean that the foot becomes this great big heavy thing. It's still the same amount of foot. Sure, you can stretch your arm really long, but that just makes it weaker all along, not stronger. Stop it already. Yo, that hurts. Kaido's saying that hurts. Really cool. You can see him there getting a big hit on the side of the face. Oh, okay. It's still him in a drunk form. Okay. Just stop, says Kaido. Drunken beggar. Okay. Are you still drunk, says Luffy. Don't assume you're the only one who can... As Kaido's got of course he does. Of course he does. Of course Kaido. You know, if a Yonko commander can have future sight, of course a Yonko has future sight. Kaido, don't assume you're the only one who can see in the future. And we can see Kaido kind of seeing it, the different paths. And Luffy's a bit shocked. Whis, what if I try copying you, Whis? I think, says Kaido. Now he's going full Katakuri. Yeah, he's doing the Katakuri. This is why it's reminding me of it. Katakuri was kind of copy, you know, all that whole fight was him copying Luffy, showing he was better. But Kaido's doing it the same here. Drunken thief. Love all the different personas. Is it like this? And he's gone into dragon form, which I guess, you know, means that he's got that long body, kind of similar thing. So he's going in with a roar. Luffy's looking shocked. And then he just, bam, headbutts into Luffy. I mean, not quite the same thing, really. You'd think it'd be more of a, you go in with the head, but bam, you hit him with the towel. And, oh, Luffy is hurt. Oh, he's just, it's not like even like a headbutt. He's literally biting Luffy. And there, Kaido's going up into the sky in a spiral. Luffy's sticking out of his mouth. Tiny. He ate me, says Luffy. But it's not the first time he's been in a giant serpent's mouth. Go back to Skypiea for that one. And then Kaido's now looking down at the ground. Let me out, damn it. That's a really awesome shot with Kaido's spiraling body. Then seeing the top of Onigashima. And he spits him out. But then, not only does he spit him out, he follows it up. Not with vomit, not with saliva, but with a hyper beam attack. Boom! Sending Luffy flying backwards. Look at Luffy's face. Breath blast. Boom! Dragon Ball style panel there. That looks absolutely amazing. Kaido in the air, in a spiral. Big classic anime streaks. Big hyper beam onto the floor. Okay, now this is like mirroring what happened to Big Mom. Luffy is getting pushed all the way down through Onigashima. Okay, amazing. Can a non-Yonko get up from what took down a Yonko? Yamato is dodging out of the way. And through the performance floor. And Momonosuke is seeing it as well. I really love how this is, you know, how this fight is like constantly, it's like a seesaw. 1 minute Luffy's winning, then Kaido, you know, it's really cool. Now Luffy is falling, but we know that, you know, it's not a problem. Luffy can fly. So then, but he's just like defending. Kaboom, and there we see him pushing away. He's gone into Bounce Man. He's changed his form. Okay, so he was like, this is my last Gear 4, but he's switched it up. Bounce Man. He's smoking. He's on fire, but he's looking cool. Boom, 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 boom. He's going back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're coming back. How many more minutes left? This is my final Gear 4. He says it again. There's no time to waste. Losing is not an option. So Luffy just going all out. Huh? You're rather demanding, says Kaido. As long as you're around, the people of Wano won't even have clean water to drink. Speaking like a true hero. And then Luffy's... Okay, this is what I was saying. Now Luffy's expanded his fist. There is... From the looks of it, Conqueror's Haki coming off of it. But is this how rubber really works? What's Kaido gonna think? Gum, whoa. Well, you're free to take sides however you wish, says Kaido. Oh, he's giving a massive monologue here. What's going on? But let me tell you, these Wano folk have accepted defeat into their hearts. That's not true, because I bet all of those wishes are saying how much they want to be free, you know, that they've not been defeated. Weaklings who shun violence. You know, Oda showed them for a reason. Oda showed them balloons for a reason this chapter. Weaklings who shun violence. Casualties who found glory in death. I've seen plenty of losers and vanquished here, and they all have their excuses. Shut up, says Luffy. Samurai are strong. Strong or just stubborn? The victor needs no epitaph. Oh, so that's where the chapter name comes from. Strong or stubborn question mark. The victor needs no epitaph. Which one are you? Says Kaido. Okay, so yeah, awesome. Over Kong Gun! But just as Kaido's charging up, Luffy goes in for a big attack on the mouth. The explosion is going off in Kaido's mouth. See Kaido going backwards. Bah! Again, he's never learning. Head slamming down into the ground. He's not done, Huff. Gonna knock him all the way out. Why, I still use Gear 4. Again, Gear 4. He's saying it again. It has to be in Gear, which just makes me feel like there's gonna be another one. Okay. Thunder Bellow, says Kaido. Luffy's going in confident. Now Luffy's looking shocked. This is page 12 and 13. Next page. Baguya! This is like their very first encounter almost. But Kaido's in hybrid form. We've seen this panel so many times before. Luffy's taking that hit bad. Bam! Into the ground. Smoke coming out. It's over. Wait, I've just glanced over at the next page. What the hell? Okay, is it over? Wait, is Luffy out of Tank Man or not? No, we can still see Armament Haki. Maybe it's not. I should not have looked over to the next page, page 15. Kaido. Whoa, bloodthirsty drunk. Okay. One more hit, and if that doesn't work, then I've lost, says Luffy. I can't believe it's coming down. Okay. This is so exciting. What do you think of this chapter, everyone? This is how was your reactions to reading this chapter? Gum, says Luffy. Huff, huff, says Kaido. The huff, huff know me. Kaido says, show me what you've got, boy. Big smile on his face. He's bloodthirsty, but he's enjoying it. Thunder Bellow. And then they're going in. Over, says Luffy. And then we can see behind him, psh, someone has appeared. Huh? Iron Body. It's that CP-0 guy who was fighting X-Drake at the beginning of the chapter. It's all coming together. He has appeared behind Luffy. Iron Body. So he's like toughening up. And there's Kaido right in front. Luffy doesn't need this now. Wait. Whoa. I mean, this is a beautiful page, but what? What is going on here? Because obviously there was the elders put out a call to take out Straw Hat Luffy. He's come up behind Luffy, he says, Iron Body. But that's just the hardening, right? The finger attack, was it Shogun or whatever it's called? Is the one that you really got to look out for. And there we can see Kaido looking kind of like Jinbei, but Kaido's thinking CP-0 question mark, and then we're getting a really interesting flashback of when Kaido defeated Oden using trickery. So the person that had Bon Clay's fruit with, you know, like Momonosuke, father. And then in that moment, Oden was a fraction, you know, distracted by the fact that he could see someone that looked like Momo, which allowed him to get hit by Kaido's attack and knock him out. And the same thing's happening here. Luffy is turning, so he's taking his eye off of Kaido. Kaido smacked him down with the Thunder Buggier, or as it's called in this one, Thunder Bellow. Looks like Luffy has been completely defeated. But we can see Kaido's eyes are just like shocked. As I am. They're shocked. Luffy's bleeding. And then we got a shot of this CP-0 person. And then it says to be continued. What a twist! What an absolute twist, Oda. This is so interesting. Okay, first of all, did Luffy just lose? He just said that, you know, he had one attack left, and that was the attack that he was going for. Kaido then said, "Bring it, boy!" He was enjoying it. And we know Kaido's history. We know Kaido's backstory. Well, not all of it, but we've got a glimpse of it that, you know, he's a guy who's strong. He can't seem to die. You know, that makes him depressed, you know. He hasn't found a worthy opponent since Oden. He's getting a worthy opponent in here in his fight with Luffy. He's enjoying it. He's having fun. He's found an equal. And the moment gets taken away from him by outside interference at the end. And just the look on Kaido's face, you can tell he's like, this isn't how I wanted to win this fight, you know. I saw like an Oden in this kid. And, you know, I wanted to do it the fair and honourable way, I guess. He didn't want the outside interference. You can tell he's not happy by CP-0 appearing. Yeah, once again, as I said at the beginning, big Luffy versus Katakuri vibes. But what an interesting twist. When we saw it with Katakuri saw Luffy as an equal. what's her name, stupid bouncy butt girl appeared and fired that thing. And in that moment, the fight was, you know, still going. And Katakuri equaled out the playing field by being like, no interruptions, injured himself to be like, okay, now we're both equal, let's carry on. But how can Kaido do this here? Because that was Luffy's last attack. He's been saying it all chapter. And what does this mean? Does this mean X-Drake got down? Who is this? Do we know who this CP-0 guy is? Oh, really interesting. Really interesting chapter. And an absolute shocker. Plus, hidden away in all of this, in all of these big panels, hidden away in one little bit of dialogue, Kaido says, is he bending the trajectory of his attacks? Given the nature of rubber, that's impossible. Another hint as to why this has happened. As to why the last page has happened. I think that one little line in there is as significant as the last page, really, because why has this happened? Why has CP-0 interrupted the fight? They've interrupted the fight because the Gorosei, the Five Elders, put out a call because they saw something in Wano to do with some kind of devil fruit and awakening, and they revealed that there was a devil fruit that has a different name. And Luffy's fruit name is the Gomu Gomu Rubber fruit. And here Kaido says, but that's not how rubber works. You know, the way Luffy's attacks are working, that isn't rubber. It may look like rubber, but if you think about it, it's not actually how rubber is meant to work. And then the next thing we see is CP-0 taking out Luffy because the Gorosei are scared of a devil fruit that has been given a different name and has achieved an awakening. Oh, I don't know what we're going to get next. I honestly, how do you speculate from this? Is Kaido just going to go nuts on CP-0? This is an absolutely incredible twist. I don't know. What do you think is going to happen? Let me know what you think is going to happen and what you think of this chapter. Is Luffy's awakening going to go Ultra Instinct? Is that what we're going to get? Is he going to just go Ultra Instinct on everyone? Not realise what's happening, and we see him train and develop it in the next arc? Oh, wow. And what's on those wishes? What's on those wishes that got sent up? Is that going to disprove Kaido wrong? I love Kaido's face at the end there. That's so good. That's so telling. We need Kaido flashback. We really need to get into a Kaido flashback to find out who is this guy really, and where his real motives at. What has he really been searching for? Because I think he kind of found it in Luffy. He wanted a fair, he wanted an equal, he wanted a fight, and I think he does ultimately regret the way he beat Odin in the end, because he at that moment he did find the one person who was an equal to him. and he played dirty. Cool. Wow. Great stuff, Oda. You know, I've been firing out a lot of high ranking chapters recently. You know, which makes you know, you can't, if you're reviewing, you can't constantly be giving everything 10 out of 10. But when you get chapters like this, once again, you got to say gold tier plus chapter. Fantastic. Can't wait to go speculate that one with my friends. Okay, I've been Hegassen. Thank you very much. Let me know your speculation down below, and I'm gonna go on One Piece Wiki and refresh myself on all these CP-0 agents. You know, who is this guy, this jerk that interrupted the fight? All right, catch you later. Bye. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!